5, 4.
Yo. What's going on, people? What's popping? What's popping? What's popping? Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the black women out there that's promoting us. We appreciate y'all. You feel me? So we just want to say thank you. You feel me? Man, but shout out to everybody, out here. It's gonna be a great show. Let me pin the link at the top. Shout out to April MC in the building. Shout out to Joe Blast in the building. Shout out to the moderators up in here. Unique 79 in the building. What's going on? Man, Certified Tyrone in the building. Core Bellic, Scott J, what's going on? Iceberg S, Ronnie Granados, Navin, a lonely guy, what's good? Hakeem, what up? So shout out to everybody. Coach Justin is in the building. What's going on? So today's show, guys, it's gonna be really good, man. Because we got to talk about this craziness. You know what I'm saying? We got to talk about this. But before we talk about all that, man, but Miles, what's going on before I get to this trailer?
Man, just chilling. Yo, shout out to Cynthia G, man, because
shout out to that queen.
Yas, queen, Yas. Shout out to Cynthia G, because whenever she run out of material, she gotta throw up a fucking thumbnail.
Exactly.
The sad part is that she thinks she's talking about me.
Right.
She has absolutely no fucking idea because she doesn't watch none of my shit.
Right, exactly.
There's a narrative about black dating coaches, and because they're so butthurt from what Kevin Samuel said to them 2 years ago,
exactly,
like they just run with this fucking narrative. But shout out to her for keeping my face in her thumbnails. You feel?
Exactly. So real talk. Real talk. Oh man. So we getting the phone lines up. And as we get the phone lines up, let's get to this trailer. Let's go.
Game. The thing is, though, is your game weak or is your game strong? See, that's the difference. See, having weak game is synonymous with having no game. But you have game, you have a strategy to get what you want, but your strategy might be weak.
I always tell these guys, snap your fingers. And I'll tell them, snap your fingers. Like, you hear that sound? I'm like, what is that sound? Bitch, that's a 17-year-old that just turned 18. That's a 19-year-old that just turned 21. They are just they're everywhere.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
Your feelings are not facts. Because you feel like whatever you feel like, you can't get me to believe that there's more than two genders. You understand what I'm saying? And truthfully, I'm not sorry because I can't really make facts out of your fucking feelings. Matter of fact, fuck your feelings. There's only two genders. Only two genders. You trying to tell me that genders are neutral and niggas is trying to come up with 92 fucking genders, bro.
There's this narrative now that it's okay for a man to cry, and it's really pushing this sensitivity, express yourself, express your feelings. One thing I've always respected about my father growing up, I never seen my dad cry. Me and him would get into arguments, we would go at it, we would fight. I would say the harshest things to him I could to hurt his feelings, but I never broke him.
Shoot, just the right pair of shoes get your dick sucked. Just the right pair of shoes. Women don't, seriously, you could look like Boris Cujo, you'd be 6'8", have a print down to your knee. They look at those shoes, they bust, they just like, oh no, not him. Nah, boo-boo.
The bitches shine because of the nigga. Period. Like, and when it's functioning correctly, that's the way it is. So, on that note, dick is a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift.
You got to play your way from start to the end. That's having game. Because if you do that, what you expect is what's going to happen. See, don't no accidents happen with motherfuckers that got game.
Yeah. So we are back, people. Shout out to everybody in the chat. So today's topic, we're talking about why rapper Future is promoting. Rapper Future is promoting the tricking and the simping. You feel what I'm saying?
First of all, hip hop singer.
Exactly. Right.
Hip hop singer Future.
Exactly.
Because, come on, so you got to rap to be called a fucking rapper.
Oh shit! Hold on, say that again.
I say hip hop singer Future because you got to know how to rap to be called a rapper.
Now, because you see, my brother, the reason why they call him Future is because he's trying to usher in the tricking and the simping in the future of our black brothers, my brother. You feel me? But now it's on some real shit, though. I'm watching this shit. I actually watched the video, and I don't see. I'm not really too familiar with Future's music because the only time I actually hear him is when he's standing next to Drake. Because I'm trying to hear Drake, you know what I'm saying? That's the only time I hear him. But you know what I'm saying? But I fucks with him a little bit because he had like, what's that song, Mask Off?
That's a fire song, though. I like that.
So I can't even find that shit is fire. So he did this new song. What's it called? Worse something or worse. What the fuck is this like name of the song? I can't remember.
Worst time to be listening to rap.
Worst day or some shit. I can't remember. But anyway, so he did the song with and Kevin Samuels is in the video. And in the beginning of the video, you know, Kevin Samuels is playing a doctor. You know what I'm saying? Or a therapist.
What was?
Yeah, he's like playing a therapist or some shit.
I had no fucking idea. I straight thought it was a Kevin Samuels interview or some shit.
Nah. He's playing like a therapist or some shit. And you know, he's asking Future, he's like, yo, you know, how much have you spent on these women? And he said like 2 or 3. And then Kevin Samuels is like, what, 2 or 3,000? That's not bad. Actually, it is bad. Let me hit that button real quick. So he's like, it's not that bad. And he's like, no, 2 or 3 million. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I can't help you when I see these women, I gotta buy them shit and I gotta do things for them and all this other stuff. So within the whole video, right, you're seeing you know, Future going out with these chicks, buying them a bunch of shit, taking them out to fancy dinners and all that other stuff. And at the end of the video, he has like a bunch of flowers and he's supposed to be like going to pick up some girl or some shit. And then the girl comes out holding some other nigga's hand and then he gets into the fucking car and speeds off or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? So
that's even worse than I thought.
So maybe the moral of the story is I don't know. I'm like, is Future trying to warn dudes of the dangers of tricking and simping? Or is Future is that what he's trying to promote? Is he the guy that does that? You understand what I'm saying? Because what happens is this, and the reason why I think it's more of a promotion of it is because this is the type of stuff that's becoming more normalized. They want to normalize the idea that you need to do this in order to be with a woman. Because if you think about it, as I'm watching the video, I'm like, why is Future the one giving these girls all these gifts, you know, rolling out the red carpet for them? You would think that it would be the other way around.
Right.
I'm Future and you're trying to fuck with me, be offering me some shit.
Exactly.
You need to be showing me a good time. You feel what I'm saying? So what happens is that hold on. Quan, I gotta hit you with the. He said y'all doing the same thing Cynthia G is doing. LOL, talking shit about a dude that y'all know nothing about. No. In the video, he clearly says out of his mouth, right? Whether or not it's actually true in his real life, he's promoting it.
We're not, but first of all, we're not talking about him. We're talking about the idea of tricking.
Right, exactly. The idea is that he's promoting.
We're just using this as a fucking, you know, as an example. But we don't know Future.
Right. We don't know him in his real life. He could just be doing this shit for show. We don't know. Like, we don't know none of these niggas. Drake could be a fucking gangster. We don't, before we know. We don't know the shit. You understand what I'm saying? So all we're saying is that based off of how he's promoting this, he's promoting it in a way that is telling the youth, telling the young people, hey, look, this is what you need to do to get these chicks out of here. Because remember, all we hear nowadays is how much social media changed the game. And, oh, these women are crazy and the red pill and, oh, female nature, right? So what happens is that this type of narrative plays into that. You see what I'm saying? And so what you got to understand is that when that narrative plays into that, the message that's being sent is, hey, guy, hey, you man, you don't really have any value. So do all of this shit in order to attract the woman. Because if Future has to do all of this shit, you best believe you got to do all of this shit, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? You got to get your money up, my nigga. You know what I mean? Like, because if you're trying to get shit popping out here in these streets with these women, this is the type of shit that you got to do. But Miles, what's your take on all that shit, man?
Well, okay, first of all, I'll be honest. All I really saw was the short of somebody made a short on YouTube of the first part of the video. I didn't even know it was a fucking music video.
Oh, yeah, I had to watch the video because I was like, let me see what the fuck they talking about in here or what he's talking about.
I really thought it was an interview with Kevin Samuels and Future. And he was saying that he's spending two or 3 million on these hoes. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I really thought. So let me clear that up now. But again, it's fitting for him to make a video like this because it's very possible that he's one of these guys that do be spending that type of money and be flying these girls out.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Because, bro, honestly, that's what a lot of these guys do. Because these chicks, like these, you know, little Miami type chicks and these Nicki Minaj type chicks and these other chicks that they interview. Right. And they be like, yo, so what? Like, they literally ask him, so what does a guy have to, or chicks like Sweetie, whatever her fucking name is.
Right.
They asked them, so what does a guy have to do for the first date if he's trying to impress you?
Mm-hmm.
What do they say?
Oh, he got to fly out. He got to give me a bag.
Out somewhere. I got to get to the bag. He got to buy me a Birkin.
Mm-hmm.
Right. We saw the example months ago when was it Quavo and Sweetie was on the fucking Instagram?
Mm-hmm.
He had the bag all up in the camera. Yo, if your man can't buy you a bag like this, you need to kick him to the curb.
Right.
And Quavo up in the camera talking about.
Exactly.
See, look, let's be honest, man. Again, I don't know Future. I don't know Quavo. But these niggas are artists.
Mm.
I've said this before. These niggas are artists. These niggas are sensitive.
Right.
These niggas are emo, bro.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these dudes, okay. Look at a nigga like Mike Jones. What was one of his biggest hits?
What you say, Miles? Because they're gonna do a response video to you on Instagram.
I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. Please, I'm waiting for it. Mike Jones's biggest song was the hook went a couple years ago. They didn't want me, and nowadays they all on me.
Right, exactly.
A lot of these rapper niggas that you see these days getting bitches,
mm-hmm.
They know they gotta lead with their wallet, bruh.
Exactly.
Because shout out to Ron Wills, but they were non-select from the beginning.
Facts.
Okay, look at this. Let's take a guy like Future. Again, I don't know him personally, right?
Mm-hmm.
But let's look at the fact that he keeps getting these bitches pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
What's a huge reason or a widely known reason why men allow women to get pregnant?
They want to keep them chicks, and they got and they like.
Now again, I don't know Future personally, and I'm not saying that that's why he does it. But that's a big reason why a lot of niggas do it though.
Mm-hmm.
They do it so they'll never be lonely.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes, they don't think much of themselves. They don't consider a certain level of value in themselves. So they end up having kids to prove to themselves that they have some type of value.
Right.
which is sort of something, which is something that is in a lot of ways it's kind of vaginal.
Right.
Because a man's purpose is the entire world.
Right.
You understand? We impregnate the entire world, not only with our sperm, but with our ideas.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? A woman, on the other hand, for her to really fulfill her full biological purpose, she has to be impregnated by a man.
Right.
She has to have offspring. You understand? So if a man can't find reasons outside of procreation to find value in himself,
Mm-hmm.
that shows his level of esteem. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So you got a guy like Future getting these chicks pregnant again and again and again to keep them, to, you know what I'm saying? To keep bitches around and be like, oh yeah, like, instead of, you know how a lot of dudes will, they'll be like, I think it was a caller or somebody the other day. They said that they saw a girl on Facebook with their boyfriend,
Mm-hmm.
and they was laughing at the boyfriend because they had smashed the chick 3 years ago.
Right.
How weak is that?
Right.
You sitting there laughing at somebody who doesn't even know you exist,
Mm-hmm.
just because you smashed his chick.
Right.
It's the same way for a dude that wants to get all these chicks pregnant just so they can have proof that, oh yeah, I smashed her before you got to her, bro. And that's my only indication of value in this lifetime.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And trust me, there's nothing wrong with procreation. There's nothing wrong with making kids. But the critical part is why you're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
If you're doing it because you're trying to build an empire and you're trying to leave a lasting legacy, that's one thing.
Right.
But if you a nigga who know you ain't got no game, and you know the only way to keep a chick in and around your life is to get her pregnant and to have a child with her, and you're just like, damn, if I don't have a kid with this chick, she might never talk to me again. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
If that's the true reason why you're doing it, then that's a sad story.
Mm-hmm.
That's a sad fucking story. So to kind of summarize everything, a lot of these dudes are doing all this different shit. Like, they're leading with their wallet, they're getting these chicks pregnant. And my thing is, what are they really doing it for? Is it a legacy thing? Are you trying to build an empire? You know what I'm saying? Is there a true purpose to this?
Mm.
Or are you just deep down inside, you're a depressed, low self-esteem nigga that's just trying to keep people around you because you feel you have no value?
That's some real shit.
You see what I'm saying?
And Harvey Williams said, to be fair to some of these artists, though, they may be paying girls to be discreet. Hard to find regular chicks who's not going to extort you when they think you're rich. That's not true. See, let me explain something to you guys, right? What you guys don't understand is that someone like Future, right? Future, what he's doing is he's setting a certain precedent by how he's dealing with these women. Right. So any other woman that's looking at him, they're like, oh, well, if I get with Future, this is what I got to look forward to. I can, you know what I'm saying, get a bag, get this shit popping, yada, yada, yada. But the reason why this happens also is because, see, you ever hear the saying that money doesn't change you, it just makes you more of what you are, right? It just enhances what you would already have done. Right. So if Future's really doing all of this shit where he's just meeting all these chicks and tricking off on them and, or simping for them and getting them pregnant, understand that he was most likely already like this before he blew up.
He got money, right?
You understand what I'm saying? And then when he got money, he was able to afford to do it on a bigger scale.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if he was really about the game, right, it would have never been this type of energy or situation when it came to him dealing with these women like this. And so the thing is, you don't have to pay a chick to be discreet, right? Because what happens is that you dictate how women are going to be when they're dealing with you, meaning that they see the type of guy you are. So you could be a famous dude and all that other stuff, but based off of how they see you and how they view you and how they know you, they know who to fuck with and who not to fuck with. You understand? I always use the substitute teacher example. When you was in school, you might have had a strict teacher, but then that teacher was absent and the substitute teacher came and the substitute teacher was kind of lackadaisical, whatever, and you knew, oh, we could wild out today because fuck this nigga. You understand what I'm saying? But when the real teacher came back, the strict one where you know you couldn't play that shit, you would shape up and you would do what the fuck you need to do. Right. So what happens is that when women deal with you, they size you up and they see what type of man you are. So imagine if Future's image was of a man who dealt with women in a sense where the women had to prove themselves to him. Imagine Future's video was, instead of him giving these women all these gifts, Future was just chilling, relaxing, right? And women were fucking coming, feeding him grapes, pouring him some champagne, rubbing his shoulders, you understand what I'm saying? Catering to him. Then what will happen is the mindset would be when these women deal with Future is like, yo, I can't just run up on Future and expect to get shit. You understand what I'm saying? I gotta fucking bring something to the table. Right. If I even want him to take me seriously. You see what I'm saying? Because imagine the Future, because don't he got like, 10 baby mamas and all this other shit, right? So imagine he just messed with like one chick. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe two, we just give him stretch it a little bit, right? But let's say one or two of those girls that he messed with, people knew that he was rocking with them for a minute. He didn't really give them shit for a while. And then they was helping him build some shit where he was, they was investing in what he's doing. He's investing in what they're doing and they was building something, right? So let's say we know that, damn, this motherfucker, he was fucking with these girls. He was with him for a minute. They built some shit. The next chick that sees him is going to be like, okay, well, I gotta get to this level to even be in the same room with this nigga. But now all these women know is they just got to look good. Right. They just got to look cute. And that's it.
According to our article, it says he has 8 baby mothers.
Right. You see what I'm saying? So like, it's like anybody could be the baby mother. Anybody could just come through and get it. Like even in the video, he's like, look, I spent 2-3 million in the past year on these chicks.
And okay, stop for a second. Let's just answer. If anybody can answer me this question, whether or not the video is fictional, whether or not it's fictional,
right?
The question is, why would you do a video with that narrative?
Mm-hmm. Right.
You see what I'm saying? Why would you come out with a video with that narrative?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're Future, right? You're the man, right? You're big time rapper guy and this, that, and the third. You're popular, you're famous, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you choose to make that the plot line or the narrative in a music video?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And that's the part that fucks with me. Because if I'm if type of guy that I am, well, that's probably why I most likely will never be like super famous.
Mm.
Because half the shit they're gonna want me to do, I'm just not gonna fucking do it.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? They're gonna be like, here's your Miles. Yeah, we want you to do a video where you act as if you spend $2 to $3 million on these bitches a year.
Right.
I'm gonna be like, nah, bro.
Like, nah, nigga, can't do it. Sorry.
Yeah, I can't let nobody know. I can't even make it. I can't be associated with a narrative like that, bro. I can't.
Exactly. Right.
See what I'm saying? So that's my question. Again, we don't know Future. I never met this nigga in my life.
Mm-hmm.
But I gotta judge what's going on based on the material that the nigga's putting out, right?
Right, exactly.
Why would you do a video like that?
Mm-hmm.
Around Valentine's Day too. You're gonna drop the shit around Valentine's Day. And you're gonna bring in Kevin Samuels to be a part of the situation.
Right. Right.
Man, come on, man. Come on. Come on.
And that's what I'm saying, where a lot of these dudes don't understand how, see, you know what the funny part is? As much complaining that guys do about women,
mm-hmm.
they'll be the first ones to say, yo, that song is my shit. You understand? Or that video was crazy, that was dope. But it's like, bro, they're promoting the shit that's making it harder for you to get women. Understand this. Look, let me tell you guys something. See, for niggas who got game, none of this shit matter because they got game. So they gonna get what they need to get. For motherfuckers who don't got game or the game is super weak, the tricking and the simping makes it harder for you. get this. Y'all don't get this. The tricking and the simping narrative makes it harder for you because the women end up feeling entitled. When women are watching these videos, right, seeing the chicks getting all the shopping sprees and all this other shit, and these are the baddies that you want, correct? So if you want these baddies, and they see in videos like this where Futures is buying them gifts and doing all this other crazy stuff, right? What's going to happen is that when you're trying to holler at these chicks, she's going to be looking at you like, nigga, what are you doing? She's going to be on her Janet Jackson shit. Like, what have you done for me lately, nigga? You understand what I'm saying? Like, she's going to be like, yo, where's the bags? Where's the trips?
Right.
Where's all that shit? Because remember this. See, before, all you needed to do when your game was weak was go on 3 dates. You understand what I'm saying? You just needed to go on 3 dates and then you might get some pussy. No, nigga, now you gotta fly her out.
Right. Now, if you say, hey, let's go have some Italian food, it has to be in Italy.
Exactly. Oh my God.
Some Italian food. I know this really cool place downtown. Nigga, gas up the jet. We need to go to Italy to have some food. What are you talking about?
Exactly. See, all the tricking and the simping is fucking the game up. Y'all understand? Y'all really don't understand. So what happens is that exactly. Abel said Kanye just bought his new girl and all her friends Hermes bags for her birthday. Oh my God.
I really hope Kanye got them shits for free because he got connections at Hermes.
Right.
That's what I hope.
Oh my God.
And even then, it's still a bad move.
Exactly.
Something. Y'all think it's about the money? Y'all think tricking is about the money?
Mm-hmm.
That what Kanye did. Let's just, you know, Kanye got connections in the fashion business. So let's just say he got all of those bags for free.
Right.
Let's just say, even doing that is still a no-no.
Mm-hmm.
Simply because of what those bags represent, and them getting it for nothing puts them in a space of entitlement.
Right. Facts.
And that's the problem with tricking. Tricking is not really about the money spent. You understand? It's not necessarily about the money spent.
Right.
Because there's a lot of different situations and a lot of different ways you can spend money. But the real problem with tricking is the trick that it plays on the bitch to think that she's more valuable than she really is.
Facts. Facts. And 816, you're gonna get to your call in a second.
That's the sad trick of it all. And you know, and that's because, again, I told you guys, if you really looking for a decent chick in your life to bring benefit and value to your life, she has to earn her spot.
Right.
So Kanye just got with this chick the other day. She got a bag, and then all her friends got a bag. All her friends is doing now is like, so when is Kanye, you know, what are we gonna get for your next birthday?
Exactly, right.
I wonder. You see what I'm saying? And then you're looking at them like, hey, now, are you gonna be mad at them for expecting something on her next birthday?
Exactly.
If you're mad at them for expecting something on her next birthday or any next occasion, right? The only person you could be mad at is yourself.
Right.
Because you shouldn't have done that in the first place. Kanye just got with this chick the other day. I got a chick I've been messing with for a few months, and her birthday passed. She know the way I move. She didn't even tell me it was her birthday, son.
Right, exactly.
I saw her the next time I was seeing her. She was like, yeah. She just happened to mention that it was her birthday over the weekend, and I was like, oh shit, it was your birthday? She was like, yeah, you know. And I was like, well, happy belated birthday. And then we just moved on. See,
look, it's already starting. You're talking about where's my Yeezy? See, you see, you see, it's starting already.
Where's my Yeezys?
I'm telling you, it's starting already.
Get your ass some Crocs or something.
But shout out to Certified Tyrone. He said, y'all gonna have to start astronaut maxing. Yeah, like y'all niggas gonna have to be astronauts because y'all can't just fly her out to the next city. Y'all gotta fly her to space.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, like, shit is getting crazy now. But this is what happens, guys. Like, listen, I told y'all, you can't go backwards with these women. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and what you got to understand is imagine one of those girls that was friends of Kanye West's girlfriend who got the bag, right? Imagine you meet her. Now she's gonna be like, man, you know, I got a bag from Kanye. Like, what is this nigga gonna do for me? I gotta, you know, my homegirl, her boyfriend is Kanye West. I gotta step my shit up. You see what I'm saying? So now it wouldn't be a big deal if Kanye West was just being Kanye West, like, I'm an artist, rapper, whatever. But in the situation when I'm dealing with a chick, she still got to go through the ringer like everybody else. Then it wouldn't affect the game. But what happens is that you got dudes like Kanye, Future, Drake, you know, Migos, all these other motherfuckers that they're in a situation where they're using the money, right, to gain favor with the chick. Because imagine you're a famous rapper, rich, and you still think you need to impress some woman. Oh. Like, what the fuck? You understand what I'm saying? Because remember, a lot of these dudes, they really, because look, when you get famous and when you get money like this and when you get the clout and all that other shit, when you get all this attention, it still doesn't change the fact that you don't understand how to deal with women. And in fact, it intensifies the situation because now you got all these women that you would have never thought you could see or get in your life, and they're all trying to come at you. And because you ain't got no game, you think, oh, well, let me do all these things with my money and my clout and my fame to impress her, to get her, to make her want to fuck with me. You understand? And so these women, what happens is that they start to feel entitled because what happens is this. These women, right, they're able to go meet and talk to Future, interact with Future for nothing. So now what that does in her mind is that I, as a woman, have the capacity to be with this type of guy. So then when you come along, you know, with your high value self, with your 6 figures and all that other shit, she's looking at you like, bruh,
you ain't shit.
You ain't shit. Exactly. This is what happens. This is what happens, guys. Trying to tell you. Man, but guys, if you want to call in, call the number is 516-387-1224. 516-387-1224 is the number. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat, and then we will get to the questions in a second. So let's go to 816. 816, what's going on?
Yeah, man. Just donated. Shout out to the monogamous player. This is Missouri Mike in the building.
Appreciate donation, my brother. What's going on, man?
Man, you know, every time I call, it sounds like I'm Dick Rod and all that shit. I just want to appreciate y'all and shit. You know, but thing is, man, it's just time for let motherfuckers to get fucked, man. Like, I'm just tired of, like, I'm watching all these YouTube videos. They dissing y'all and shit. It's like y'all speaking Japanese out this thing. You know what I'm saying?
I feel, hey,
I'm up here talking about, ooh, Miles going off on this. He all calm against the white boy.
Right.
He ain't going off. He want to go off on the women and shit. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck are you talking? You know what, bitch? That's what the fuck y'all get, man. Like, and then you got this nigga, like, he all in the video with Future and shit, promoting this shit, still in talking points on top of all that shit. You know, if motherfuckers don't want to listen to the game, then, you know, let these motherfuckers suffer, man. Like, tell them what they want to hear. You know what I'm saying? I know, you know what? Y'all should bring Steve on to these regular shows y'all be doing. We can piss everybody the fuck off since nobody want to fucking listen. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all saved my life, and I'm sitting here knowing that these motherfuckers is dead ass wrong, and they stay just talking shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it, bro. Like, what the fuck?
So that's what happens, man. That's the game. You know, certain dudes, they're gonna have to learn the hard way. You know what I'm saying? So it just is what it is. And also you gotta understand is that people live the life based off of their level of confidence. You understand what I'm saying? So based off of the level of confidence, their life is going to reflect the type of or the situations they get in is going to reflect their confidence level. You feel what I'm saying? It's going to reflect the way that they value themselves and how they see themselves. You see what I'm saying? So it just is what it is. You know?
And then there's another thing, right? And then there's another thing. It was a couple of times where I wanted to call y'all and say, yo, just stop doing videos on tricking. And the reason that I say that is because let these niggas keep paying because they're actually paying me. These niggas coming to me, giving me bread and shit. They're paying me.
He's like, let me get that paper.
Y'all niggas is crazy, bro. Hey, and here's another thing, bro. Here's another thing, man. I hope y'all never blow up. I hope you and Miles Cunningham never blow up. So I can get all the game and take all these niggas, bitch. Because I'm tired of it, bro. These niggas is crazy. Like, think about it. Think about it, bro. One more thing, man. I'm looking at the mirror and I'm like, I'm better than these niggas. Just think about it. These niggas gotta get it. Look, no. Quit laughing. No,
wait. Hold on. Say that again.
Listen, I'm saying, like, I'm better than these niggas. Think about it. No, think about it. Because I'm trying not to forget this shit because it's niggas like Future, like these niggas are talking about, oh, you gotta have looks, money, and status. And did y'all want to know something? These motherfuckers gotta buy. They hiding behind they bitch too. They lying to they bitches too. These motherfuckers, they gotta go to these raggedy ass little grocery stores and get like fucking little bitty punk ass burner phones and shit for the side pieces and shit.
Right.
I'm like, nigga. Meanwhile, I'm in these bitches telling them, hey man, I'm polygamous, so I don't even roll like the rest of those niggas. You can keep your home.
Right. You
know what I'm saying? Just come by and watch Power with a nigga every now and then. So, get my dick sucked and whatnot. Then you go about your business.
Right.
You feel me? And these niggas ain't doing that, bro. Like, if these rappers could be in the house, getting their back rub, another bitch rubbing their feet, and another one feeding them grapes. It's possible, but they don't fucking know that. But watch me do this shit, though. I'm going to catch y'all later, though.
That's what's man. Appreciate the call, my brother. Appreciate you, man. All right, let's go to 443. 443, what's popping?
Yo, what's popping, man? It's your boy Mark.
What up, bro? Did you donate?
Yeah, man, I donated on Cash App.
What's good?
Yeah, man. I actually agree with what I was saying on the topic. Appreciate doing that video and everything, but being honest, that's kind of the day of age right now, man. You know what I mean? It's like, how much can you spend? You know what I mean? How much could you do? You know what I mean? What you got to give? That's kind of the day of age that we living in, and it's just started to morph like that. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, it's unfortunate that got to happen that way, but this is what happens when dudes don't understand their value. It fucks the whole game up because women have to follow men. You understand? So now what happens is that the women are they're having a field day with this shit, but at the end of the day, they're not actually happy. They're miserable. They're going to be miserable at the end of the day because they're not actually dealing with a man who is giving them any type of substance. You understand what I'm saying? And so that's not really happening.
Hey, but I don't think you guys actually understood the concept of the video fully. You know what I mean? Aside from the whole tricking and everything like that.
Okay, well, please enlighten us, please.
Yeah, tell us the concept of the video.
No, I'm serious.
But yeah, it's called the worst day ever, man. So it's like, when you got all these women that you gotta, you provide for and you take care of in a way. Valentine's Day is the worst day ever. You know what I mean? To a person in his possession. You know what I mean? To a guy that got millions of dollars.
So that's what he was trying to say. Because he's saying that he got so many chicks and he spends so much money on them, and it's the worst day because now you got to spend so much money on all the women you fucking with for Valentine's Day. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, pretty much. You know
See, he's still fucked up.
I'm pretty sure.
He's still fucked up because if that's the case, that means that he, first of all, if he's even going to do anything for Valentine's Day for a woman, that would mean that all of these women are significant. You understand what I'm saying? And the thing is, if he's making these women significant that quickly, just random hoes that he was fucking with for a little while, that's when he's already fucking up.
Already fucking up. And if that's the case, if that's the case though, why would they end the video? Why would they end the video with him pulling up and the girl holding hands with another nigga?
Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, how you doing?
Yo.
You know why they would do that?
Yeah.
You got it.
Now I got it. This nigga talking to much.
No problem.
So say that again?
Man, I was at work.
Yeah.
But do you know why he ended the video like that? He
Why?
simply ended the video like that because that girl was that's probably that girl's boyfriend, you know what I mean? Husband or anything like that. He's just a guy that's on the side that has enough money to provide the funds that she might want that she's not getting from her significant other.
But that's the point, though. That's what we're saying. That's what we're saying, though. If you're the side guy, why are you buying these women Valentine's Day gifts?
Caller, let me ask you a question. If that is the true essence of the video, and I'm not saying you're wrong, you very well could be right. But in your eyes, what does that make Future look like to you in the realm of the video? I'm not talking about him personally, but in the video, how does that make him look to you?
To me, I got you. I'm ready to explain in depth. To me, it makes Future look like a very wealthy guy that has enough money that he can pretty much just spend it willingly, and you know what I mean? Can't figure the right word to say, but just have it. Miles, I'm pretty sure if you had $20 million and you was a rapper, you'd be out here tricking too. I ain't gonna lie. Same as Locario.
But it's the question though. Why though? That's what I want to know. Why would we? You see what I mean? Like it doesn't. If I'm not tricking, if I'm not tricking now, why would I need a trick when I get more money? Well, it doesn't make any sense.
All right. Hey, all right. Let me ask you this: if you got a girlfriend, right? And let's say you got a girlfriend and you take your girl out to eat, not because it makes her feel good, but it makes you feel good that she's with you. It's pretty much the same thing.
No, it's not the same thing.
Future spends the money on these women because he's doing it for him. Not, I mean, the women are just benefited from it because he's the Future. You know what I mean? He's a guy with that much money that he can spend $25,000 on the watch, $30,000 on the bag. You know what I mean?
But
it'll make him feel good.
But see, the difference is,
you know what I mean?
But the difference is this, though.
Yeah, go ahead.
The difference is if I'm with my girlfriend, like my actual girlfriend, and we go out to eat and we chilling, that's because that's my girl. That's the woman who's earned her spot in my life. You understand what I'm saying? In this video, he was taking women out, spending money on them, buying them gifts, and he was the side nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's two totally different things. Like, as the side nigga, why are you even, like, the only thing that you need to do as a side nigga is fuck her.
Dick is a gift.
That's it.
I mean, I'm sure.
It's a gift.
I mean, you guys got to be realistic with it. You know what I mean? It's a lot of truth in the video, but I'm sure he's not actually playing the side guy position in any of his real relationships. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we hope so.
Aside from that, I'm just speaking on the basis of the video as far as the spending large amounts of cash on these, women. If you guys got $20 million, man, that's more than some people on earth will ever see. You know what I mean? What else could you do? I'm sure he probably bought everything he ever wanted in life, purchased everything that was ever a goal for him. You know what I mean? And then he said he wanted to spend it on these beautiful women. You feel me? So I don't really agree with it, but I'm not against it. That's my point, guys. I'm not against it. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. Well, we appreciate the call, my brother. All right.
No problem, man. You guys have a good weekend.
Yes, sir. You too,
bro. But you see how dudes promote excuses for tricking?
Right. And 224, we're gonna get to you in a second. But it's funny because this is the thing. See, guys, they think that well, if you had more money, because he's saying if you had more money, then y'all would trick too. No. It's tricking is like it's not about the money, it's about the mindset. So I'm not giving a chick a quarter, right? Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, nothing for a situation to where, oh, I'm giving you money or paying you or paying for your life. I'm not doing none of that shit. Because what happens is again, what guys don't understand, and this is the thing, to guys who don't understand game, they're like, oh, I'm just giving her money because I want to have a good time and I'm just giving her money and shit, right? Guys who understand game know what it means when you do that. You see what I'm saying? A lot of guys don't know what it means when you do that. Right. You see what I'm saying? So you got to understand that you can't, like, as a man, you got to understand what shit means when you're doing things with women. Like, because to you, you're just like, oh, we're just doing shit. But to her, it's a whole different thing. And then the thing is, what it means to the woman is going to reflect on how she's going to behave. This is what I don't get. Right. Like, when you're doing certain things, like, for example, I could say, yo, I could be chilling with a chick I'm hooking up with, right? Or I'm gonna go hook up with or whatever. And let's say I told her, yo, meet me, I'd say to the girl, hey, meet me over here and I'm gonna go get a drink real quick. Meet me over here and we go to the crib. And then I say, oh shit, I forgot I gotta go to my mom's house and pick up some shit. So I bring this chick to meet my mom. And now that I now that I brought her over to meet my mom, now she thinks that, oh, this guy brought me over to meet his mom. He must really like me. Oh my God, this must be going somewhere, because why would he bring me to me? And I'm thinking I'm just going over to pick up some shit, right? So now that she thinks it's something different, the way she's going to behave towards me is going to be different than I expect her to behave at that moment. But see, I was ignorant to the fact of understanding that me doing this gave her a certain idea of what she thought this meant. You see what I'm saying? Right. So you can't just think you're just doing shit and that's that. You understand? What you do has ramifications in the situation. You understand what I'm saying?
Man,
it's crazy.
If I had $20 million, I'd just be having a better time.
Right, exactly.
I wouldn't be giving her money for what?
Mm-hmm.
Giving her money for what?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, what is it for?
Like, I mean, if I spend money while she's with me, that's one thing.
Mm-hmm.
But just giving her money?
Right, giving her money, giving her gifts for nothing, taking her shopping. Like, what is it with dudes taking women shopping? Like, what the fuck? See, you know what it is? Again, because guys don't understand game, they're like, well, I got to show her I can provide for her. That's why I'm going to take her shopping so she can see that I'm a good provider. You see what I'm saying?
Bitch gonna know I'm a good provider by how she see me provide for myself.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? But again, like, I mean, look, if we're going somewhere, like if we're going to a concert and I'm like, yo, we're going to this concert.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pay for both tickets.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I'll buy the, if we going to get the popcorn or the juice or the beer or whatever for if you go to a basketball game or something like that, like I'll pay for everything on the date.
Mm-hmm.
But to just straight up pay her whole rent.
Exactly. Like doing shit for her and all of this other stuff.
When did you look, if she's my girl though,
mm-hmm.
and if she's the mother of my kid even.
Right.
Definitely.
Right.
Matter of fact, I don't want you working. Stay home, take care of my kid, make sure it's good, pick him up from school, do his homework, all that shit.
Right.
But you gotta be a respectful, good mother to my kid, and we gotta be like co-parenting well. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Like there has to be standards. These niggas is just getting rich and bestowing all of this money and privilege on these chicks for no reason.
Right. Exactly.
I don't know, man.
It's crazy. But let's go to 224. 224, what's popping? Who this?
Hey, how's it going, Mr. Locario? This is Emmanuel. I donated on the Cash App.
Appreciate it.
I was the caller from like Sunday. You guys were calling me like Arnold and stuff like that. I was just like, I was a little bit in the work zone, so I was a little bit quieter then. But anyway, I had a question about. So I had this girl that I smashed first night yesterday, and basically today she sent me a text because basically I sent her a little funny text. It was like people were saying we were loud because I'm in the college dorms right now, and she basically was sending me like some stuff like she was like, hey, what's your favorite type of chocolate? And hey, like she's basically like because Valentine's Day is like around the corner, and she's basically like asking me to be her Valentine's Day, like offering me like chocolates and all that stuff. She's like offering to pay for like like taking me out or paying for me to give her massages and stuff like that. And I just wanted to know, how can I like properly like utilize the situation to like make it like I don't know what exactly, like I've never been in a situation like this before. Like this is like kind of like my first step into like I feel like a better type of game. Like I'm just kind of lost at where I should go from here and how I can.
Okay, so
guide her in the foot.
so you said this is a girl at your school. Like where you know her from again?
Yeah, this is a girl at my school. I cold approached her 2 days ago, 3 days, two or 3 days ago, and then we had a date last night, and we hooked up, and yeah.
Okay, so you smashed already.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So this is what you do. Just hit her up after Valentine's Day. You understand what I'm saying? That's it. Like, don't call her, don't text her, nothing on if she hits you up, you know, on some Valentine's Day, like, oh, happy Valentine's Day. You just respond, oh, hey, happy Valentine's Day. Let's hang out next week or some shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, don't do nothing special. Don't get her no gifts. Don't fucking take her nowhere. Don't have a conversation with her on the phone. Don't give this woman any fucking attention on Valentine's Day at all. Period. None.
Okay. So then what do I do about, like, she's saying she wants to like give me chocolates and stuff like that. And do I just say no? Like, you can't give me chocolates?
No, if she says she want to give you chocolates on Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
Tell her, listen, you could give me chocolates when we meet up after Valentine's Day. Yeah, hold the chocolates. I'll see you after Valentine's Day. That's it.
Okay.
After Valentine's Day. Don't.
And then
go ahead.
And then one last question. So she also told me, because when we had our first date, it was at one of the main college bars or anything, and I'm pretty well known. I think I don't know if you're starting to know who I am, but like a lot of the girls that knew me, they were interested because she's like a pretty hot, attractive girl, and like some of the girls were curious. And she actually said that one of the girls piqued her interest in having a threesome. So I was just wondering about how I go about setting a situation like that up.
All right, so it's the thing. So you said she said that one of the girls piqued her interest.
She said one of the girls was cute, and then I asked like, what you make out with her, and she's like, yeah, like she's really hot. Like if you can set something up there, then that'd be cool.
See, she said if you could set something up.
Yeah, because I know the girl. Like the other girl, I've only like, because you don't know making out. I've only kissed that girl. I haven't like fucked or anything. But
this is the thing. This is the thing. I can't tell you because I have a program on the Bad Boys Guide to Dating called Step Up Your Dating Game, and I have a whole 20-minute excerpt on how to set up threesomes. So if you want to know that, you got to go to MrLocario.com, get the Bad Boys Guide to Dating, and then in that program I teach you how to set up the threesomes, because I can't give it all for free on here. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Yeah, okay. I want to thank you for the information you've been giving me so far. I'm in college and I'm paying for my college myself, so I'm like trying to make it so I can afford that, but I try to donate and get questions when I can, but I'm working on it to be able to afford it.
Yeah, if anything, hit me up for private coaching. I can tell you on that. So if you want to do that too, but you know what I'm saying? But you know, what I would leave you with is this, is that if she's interested in the chick, you know what I'm saying? And the chick is interested, you know what I'm saying? All you got to do is just make it flow with some conversation. That's all I'm gonna say for right now. But you know what I mean? But if you're interested, hit me up. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, my brother.
Okay. Thank you very much.
I'm holla. Peace. All right. That's what I'm telling you. You guys got to get them programs and all that other shit, because this is the type of shit that comes up. And then you're like, okay, what the fuck do I do now? You know what I'm saying? And then get that shit cracking. Certified Tyrone says, stay on your purpose, caller. Facts. Facts. Make sure you guys hit that like button. And the caller number is 516-387-1224, 516-387-1224. Let's go to 202. 202, what's popping? Who this? 202.
Yeah, 202.
Yes, sir. What's going on, my brother? Did you donate?
Oh, shit, that was quick. Oh, dang, my bad. I literally just donated, too.
That's what's up. Appreciate it. What's going on with you?
So I was going to kind of just type it in the chat. I really just didn't want to, call like that. I just wanted to hit the super chat real quick and just type something. But I'm only really calling to kind of address specific things that I heard you all discussing as far as the video goes. Because I'm an audio video tech, so that's just kind of like what I do. So there were some elements of video that people really aren't paying attention to. One, Future is presented a problem that he had, right? Now you don't remember, we only got 3 to 4 minutes to do all of this, right? So he presented a problem. Then he reached out to somebody in the media that everybody knows, which is Kevin Samuels. He positions himself as a counselor or, someone that deals with this type of stuff, right? So those are like the two main principles that this video is based on. Then you have the song. The song goes into details about what his issues were and things that he's doing that he doesn't necessarily want to do, right? Now you have to convey all of this in 3 minutes.
Right.
That's kind of hard to do. You can't just give a whole 5-hour session and doing all of this stuff. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's kind of done on the back. And so I'm really not calling to say anything, y'all doing anything wrong. I actually listen to you all, I listen to him. I listen to a lot of different people and I just take what I need and use it to grow myself at the end of the day. Okay. And that's what it's supposed to be for, right? Because you have your way of operating in things and no different from Cunningham and anybody else that listens to you or people that you all associate with. You have your own way of doing the game, right? It's not going to be done the same way.
Right.
But it's some things that people take, the elements, the most important parts that people take and just apply them to their own life to grow at the end of the day.
No, I feel what you're saying. The only thing though is that you got to understand that there's also different ways of going about doing things that clash. Right. So this is why even for example, when we were doing the Real Game No Theory show, I don't know if you saw this episode where EO was talking about, if you're gonna get coached by somebody, just watch their stuff and get coached by them and don't flip flop to 2, 3, 4, 5 different people. You see what I'm saying? Because what happens is that
when you're dealing with specific coaching, right? Of course.
Exactly. Because then you're going to have a lot of clashing. You see what I'm saying? Because if one person's saying,
you can pay for yours and then go get a counsel session from Kevin. I
right. Because if one person's talking about, oh, you should go trick, and then another person's like, don't trick, then you're like, what the fuck am I? What's the best course of action? You see what I'm saying? Right. So you gotta make sure that there's some similar themes, or stick with something that's gonna help you out for what you're trying to do. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Absolutely.
Right.
That makes sense. Equally yoked is what people would call it.
Exactly.
What the church folk would call it. Can't be unequally yoked. Got you.
Nah, real talk. Yes, sir. But appreciate the call, my brother.
That though, man.
Appreciate it, man. All right. Somebody said send Future a link to the Bad Boy membership. Facts. Oh man, that's funny. All right, let's go to, I think this is Sushi. Sushi, what up?
Hey, Mr. Locario.
What's going on?
Hey, I donated on Venmo,
Appreciate it. What's going on?
Yeah, so I think this weekend the game is gonna be crazy, right? The bitch is gonna be crazy because it's Valentine weekend, right?
Probably, but what's good with you though? What's your situation?
I don't know, no situation, but have I ever told you I got a forced kiss in my mouth with some girl in the club.
You got what?
Forced kiss.
Some girl she kissed me in my mouth at the club.
You said she forced a kiss on you?
Yeah, she's like, oh, I cannot find the second floor, and she just like, kind of put her hands on my face and pull down and then kiss me in the mouth. and her tongue was like, swirling there.
Oh my God.
So you say, are you saying she didn't ask you for consent to kiss you? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Yeah.
Okay. Are you sure it was a woman though? Because you got to be careful in these situations. You got to be careful.
It is a woman.
Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, hey, listen, man. Some women, they go out, they party. You know what I mean? They have that energy. So shit like that'll happen sometimes. You got to just be on your P's and Q's so no chick is just like forcing her tongue down your mouth. You feel what I'm saying?
Ew.
So Sushi, how did it make you? How did it make you feel?
Really good. It feels like my game is really good.
Okay, well, and why? Okay, so did you follow up with her? Did you say anything to her? Did you try to make something happen?
Yeah, but there's another guy. He came over and punched me in the stomach and took her away. So what?
Oh, Sushi, come on, stop. Sushi, we were going so good. You said some nigga punched you in the stomach. Sushi, why you playing these games?
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
All right, we have to get rid of Sushi for a second. All right, let's go to some of these questions. You said, if you're filthy rich, is it still considered tricking? Yes. Listen, if you have $1 to your name and you give a woman a penny out of that $1 for her to do something sexual with you, you're tricking. You understand what I'm saying? If you got $10 million to your name and you give a woman a penny out of those 10 million to do something sexual, you're tricking. If you got $10 million and you give her $1 million, you're tricking. Any type of monetary thing, any type of money you're giving is tricking.
Facts.
That's it. Now, simping, understand, is simping is a wider range of things. So tricking is more specifically about paying for sex, right? Simping, though, I think is what Future was doing more of in this video. It was more like, whining and dining the girl, buying her gifts, doing a bunch of extra stuff. That's simping, meaning you're bending over backwards, doing a whole bunch of things for a woman that isn't worth it. You understand what I'm saying? Like just some random woman. That's simping. You see what I mean? That's simping right there. So to get to some more of these questions, so I actually think there's something insidious about all this. This will cause a lot of red pill ragers. I mean, hey, it could. Oh, let's see. We got another call. 224. 224, what's popping?
What's up, man? I donated.
Appreciate it. What's going on?
So I be trolling the chat sometimes, but I got beef with both of y'all. One, Locario, whenever you caught that respiratory virus, the game, it unlocked the game and you crazy. So since the beginning of this year, you've been doing an excellent job, man. 100%.
This is ridiculous. So what's going on with you?
And Miles, give me a second. And Miles, I'm late. You did this one program on there's no such thing as female nature. And that one little short clip unlocked so much stuff in me personally, which is crazy. But
that's what's up.
Going on this topic, you guys constantly break down the framework. It's about understanding yourself, manhood, utilizing that and leveraging that to understand what actually aligns with you as a person, who you select and everything in that nature.
Right.
And from my perspective, it's like a lot of these guys does not understand. It's manhood. When you're a man, there's things you're going to accept. There's things you're not going to accept. It is what it is.
Right.
And when it comes to this tricking and simping and different things in that nature, it makes no sense when you're a man. You throw it away. It just doesn't make any sense at that point.
Right.
And from my perspective, it's like, I don't know, like personally, I grew up with a lot of OGs and stuff like that. And so when I came across your content, I wasn't raised around a lot of dudes outside of my family and stuff like that that had the game.
Right.
But what you guys do is like phenomenal. I don't think that people appreciate what y'all do. So this is more like giving y'all flowers, giving y'all props on what it is that y'all do. I hope that everyone in the chat and everyone that listens to your content and stuff like that understand it's about manhood. It's about understanding who you are as a person and leveraging that in order to do everything else you're doing within the world. That's coming from career to women and just about everything else.
That's what's up, man. We appreciate it, brother. We appreciate it. That's what's up, man.
Great work, guys.
Appreciate it.
As long as we help one.
Exactly. That's what it is.
As long as one gets it, I can die a happy man.
Right. So, guys, if you want to call up numbers 516-371-224. We're going to be here another 25 minutes. So call up. Don't be calling up at the last minute because we're going to be out of here in like a half an hour. And if you have any questions, put a Q in the chat and we will get to your questions. Oh, shout out to K-Zag20. Excuse me. Shout out to K-Zag20 in the building. Burping and shit. Says, what's the difference between Future and Russell Wilson? See, from what we see and just in the media and what we've been seeing, as far as what's been going on, I would say the interesting part is that, like, see, Russell Wilson seems like he's a simp, but Future seems like a simp and possibly a trick. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because I ain't never seen Russell Wilson buying chicks bags and doing all the extra shit. Like Russell Wilson is just a nice guy. You understand what I'm saying? Nice guy simp. You know what I'm saying? Future's like a Pookie and Ray Ray simping trick. You understand what I'm saying? Like both of them, the game is weak, but it's just two different facets of the weak game. You know what I'm saying? So it's that type of shit. You feel me? Well, let's go to 720. 720, what's poppin'? Who this?
What's going on? Miles and Locario, I donated, man.
Appreciate it. What's going on?
So I woke up this morning, and I'm taking a shit. I'm looking at YouTube, and I see this fucking video, bro. And immediately I thought of y'all. And I'm reading the fucking comments under this shit. And everyone's just like, oh, wow, great song.
Right.
Blah, blah, fucking blah.
Right.
And I'm sitting here because I've been watching y'all for a minute. And I'm like, this motherfucker is like literally making a diss song on himself.
Right.
I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? You're basically saying that you're a fucking loser.
Right.
Now,
that's
check
true.
this out. I'm gonna read a couple of lines, a couple of lyrics, and I want us to pretend for a second like I'm a dude calling in your show. Okay, because the language exposes you, bro.
Right.
I don't think this was just for fun. I think he meant this shit.
Right.
Okay. So first line that he always starts with is Valentine's Day, the worst day, got too many to please. Like you said at the top, why aren't they pleasing you, motherfucker?
Exactly. Right. That's facts.
Now let's get so in verse one, check this out. Spent over 100 G's and she still wasn't pleased. I done gave her 100 G's. All she want is me. Motherfucker, if you gave her 100 G's and she still ain't satisfied, then she never wanted you, motherfucker.
Facts. Exactly.
And deep down, bro. And this is my take on the very end of it. When because I didn't watch till the very end, and so I didn't know about that part with her walking off with the other dude.
Right.
So my take on that is deep down, he fucking knows. He knows that this shit is unattractive.
That's facts.
I couldn't fucking believe it, man. I could not believe just everybody just jumping on the fucking bandwagon. Oh yeah, let's all be a fucking retard simp.
But you know what it is though, is that when you understand the game, you can see this type of goofy shit. Most people don't understand it. So it gets to the point where people are doing this on a subconscious level. They don't even realize.
I don't get how you're on a future level and you haven't picked up any of this.
Right.
Shit.
Right. Now this is what happens.
But I did have in context with it, in comparison, I did kind of have a little bit of beef with y'all on it because I don't see much of a difference from the Allen Iverson shit that y'all broke down. Now, yeah, so he was using his boys a little bit, but even if he ain't paying his boys right, he's breaking them off liquor and Ubers or whatever the fuck. Versus instead of having his boys walking around saying, "Oh, hey, give us a call, drop your date off, we'll send a car and we'll pay for all this shit," why don't you tell her, catch a fucking Uber to my place and bring a fucking bottle, bitch?
No, he could do that too.
If you're Allen
He could do that too.
Iverson, if I'm Allen Iverson, right? Who's the prize here?
Right. No, he could do that too. The only thing the difference between what Future would be doing and what Allen Iverson is doing is that the way that there's a difference between like doing something for the woman and then doing something for yourself. So Future's doing shit for the women. Like he's just blatantly like, you're here, you exist, and I'm just doing these things for you, right? In Allen Iverson's situation, he's like, I'm gonna have a party, I'm gonna use my niggas to round some chicks up, and then for the logistics of it, I'll do this and that and to make it happen to where I want it to be how I want it to be. So yeah, I agree with you. Depending on the logistics, I would have some different logistics, but it's still a little bit different. It's still a little bit different because what happens is that based off of what Future's doing, he's basically doing these things to get the girl to want to fuck with him. So Allen Iverson is like, look, I'm doing something. If you want to fuck with me, come through, let me know, and then I'll come through. You understand what I'm saying? It's like two different things. So so the logistic part about it, that depends on the guy and how he, feels about doing certain things, but it's a different thing.
And caller, you got to understand, there's a difference between a girl saying, "Oh, I need to get to work, so can you pay for my Uber for this whole week so I could get to work?" And then sending her a car to come to your house for your party.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm sending a woman a car, she's coming directly to me.
Right, exactly.
I'm not sending her a car so she could go anywhere she want to fucking go.
Right, exactly. Right.
So there's still a difference there. You understand what I'm saying, bro? Because if she's coming to my house to have liquor, this is the liquor that she's enjoying with me at my house.
Right.
I'm not just buying her a fucking case of liquor and sending it to her house, and then she could share it with her friends and family and just enjoy it by herself without me. You get what I'm saying? So it's still, I get what you're saying to a point, but when you're enjoying yourself to a certain extent and you are covering, like, when you're like I don't know what's the word, like you're doing it on a large level. You end up spending a certain amount of money for like Locario said, for logistical purposes, whether it be to get people to your house for the event, or you pay for the valet parking or whatever it is.
Right.
There's a difference between,
it's still for you. That's the thing.
Still for you, right? It's a difference between spending money to create an experience for yourself than just sending her money or ordering something for her that's gonna go directly to her house and that she could do whatever the fuck she want to do without any regard to you. You see what I'm saying?
Because even if you look at the Kevin Samuels video, I said the Kevin Samuels video, but the Future video with Kevin Samuels, right? Kevin Samuels said to him, "Yo, how much money did you spend on women?" You see what I'm saying? He didn't say, "Oh, how much money did you spend on yourself?" or, doing the things that you usually, it was like, how much money did you spend on women specifically? You see what I'm saying? And that's what the video is about, of him just giving women the money. You feel what I'm saying? To win favor with the chick. You see what I mean? That's the issue. Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I just thought it was amazing that the one, I think he truly believes that he needs to do this to get it. And somehow he also truly believes that they like me for me. Right. Even though those two are in direct fucking conflict.
Right, exactly. But that's what a lot of these dudes.
All I got, man. I'm gonna jump off this line, man. Peace.
Appreciate you, bro. That's what's up. But what he said is interesting, because he's like, A lot of these dudes out here be thinking that women are out there liking them for them.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Which is ridiculous. You understand what I'm saying? It's crazy. All right, guys, we got 15 minutes left, so call in or leave your questions in the chat. So let's go to 410. 410 is popping. Who this?
Yeah, man, this Luke.
What up, my brother? Did you donate?
Luke.
What's going on? What's popping? Did you donate? Appreciate it. What's going on? What's going on?
I'm just calling in. I know I'm a little older than you guys. 50, 53. But yeah, man. What Future's doing right now is I would consider it to be a baller game. You know what I mean? It's more so baller game. So it's totally excluded from the category of just regular game, which you guys talk about.
Regular
you know
game. So wait, what's baller game?
Well, for starters, baller game is you have to be in different tax brackets to use baller game. Man. You know, those guys are in another tax bracket. They conjugate amongst each other. You know what I mean? The top tier in this just another bracket. So
the top tier of what?
Why you guys are having like a top tier of just money. You know.
Okay, so what? But what I'm saying is, what does that have to do with them being able to attract women?
Oh, I'm sure these guys could just walk in the mall. Women will just run to them profusely. It's just it's another type of game, man. It's just another type of game, man. Say for instance, if you only get $5 allowance, you can't go to the store and buy a bike. You know what I mean? You gotta go to the candy store, buy some penny candy.
Right, but this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. The difference. This is what I'm trying to explain to you though. If I have $5, right? I can only afford what $5 can get me, right? What I'm saying is what does that have to do with them dealing with women when women don't cost no money? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, what is that? You see what I'm saying?
I mean, it's just a way of keeping them around, man. You know what I mean?
So wait. So you can't keep women. So you can't keep women around unless you have money.
Oh, of course. That'll be oxymoron, man. Of course you can, but what type of guys? What's the chances of them running into another guy that's able to buy them a $20,000 bag? You know what I mean? What's the chances of that? It's very slim. It's like one in a lifetime. So the chances of her leaving.
Yo, you. What's your name, bro?
Luke,
right, Luke, my bad. So, Luke, do you agree that every person is like, we're all human, we're all the same, but do you agree that we're all specific individuals?
Yeah, we're
okay, fine. Okay, so what are the chances? Any woman that meets you, what are the chances of her meeting an exact replica of Luke?
Slim to none.
Oh, so if you a baller and you can buy her, fly her out and bring her on the yacht and give her Birkin bags, what are the chances? You're asking, what are the chances she gonna meet another guy that could do that for her, right? But what we're saying is that if you understand the value of your own identity, you realize that you're who you are. And you provide a specific experience for any woman that you meet. So just the same way you could ask me, what are the chances of her meeting a guy that can buy all this shit, is the same way that you could say to yourself, what are the chances of her meeting a nigga like me ever again?
Exactly.
So not exactly. That was a far-fetched point that you tried to make there, Miles.
Wait, how is that far-fetched? Wait. So let me ask you this. So you're trying to tell me that it's less likely for her to meet a guy who can give her $20,000 than it is for her to meet another person who's exactly like you?
Yes, because at the end of the day, you guys don't know what else he's doing behind the scenes.
No. But this is what I'm saying. Hold on. Okay, let me ask you a simple question. can any man, yes or no, can any man at some point or some way, can any man get $20,000? Is that possible for a men to get $20,000?
Yes.
Okay, now, is it possible for any man to be you, exactly you? Luke, your name, look exactly how you are, have your same exact personality, have the same voice that you got. Is it possible for any man to do that?
No.
Exactly. So what we're saying is that the rare thing is not the 20 G's that she's getting. The rare thing is you, because she can't get you nowhere else. She can get $20,000 from a bunch of niggas. She can get it from Future, Drake, the Migos, Elon Musk, any of these motherfuckers, right? So how is the $20,000 making you special?
I mean, it's $20,000 that's coming from Future. That's what's special. You can't get. That's like me saying you can't get $20,000 from anybody else other than Future, right?
No, you can. You can get. It's not about Future though. It's about the money. That's what. Because you said. Hold on. You said it was. Hold on.
The money won't be given to her from Future.
No, but you said it was Baller Game. You said it was Baller Game, right?
Yeah.
So if it's Baller Game, isn't it about the money?
I mean, it's about the lifestyle, man, altogether. You know what I mean?
Because basically it sounds like you're contradicting yourself, because you're saying, well, it's from Future. Then if it's from Future, you're basically talking about what we just said, is that Future is the man. He's the guy. He's the individual. You see what I'm saying? So what we're trying to tell you is that when Future's giving these women $20,000, they don't give a fuck about Future. You understand what I'm saying? That's Baller Game. When the women don't give a fuck about you. You see what I'm saying?
Nah, man. You're not exactly correct, Locario. I'm not gonna lie. What's the most you ever spent on a woman? I bet it's below $100, because isn't that what you teach?
Yes, bro. Why would I need to spend? Because you know why? I don't need to spend money because they actually like me. That's why. You see what I'm saying? You don't need to spend money on women that like you. In fact, they spend money on you. You understand? They buy you gifts. You understand what I'm saying? Why would I need to give money and spend money on a woman who, when she's gonna beat me to it?
Yo, did this guy say he was older than her?
I get that, Locario, but one thing you're not understanding is you're talking about guys that have well over $5 million. Man.
And
you know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. So let me ask you this.
No.
Do you think the guys who have over $5 million who's spend all this money on these women, do you think these women are not also fucking with guys who don't have money, who are getting their back blown out by men who have nothing in their fucking wallets? You don't think that's happening?
I mean, who's to tell? But you guys.
No, I'm telling you, it is happening.
Aren't you guys the same guys that talk about Ella Iverson recruiting men to pick up women for him? That's not tricking. That's not simpish. That's not weak game.
No.
You guys compare that to be a strong game.
No, because he used the strategy. What he did is that he used a strategy to get women to come to his place. He wasn't giving them money.
Okay.
So I'm saying.
Okay, so basically in turn, what you're saying is, if I gave a girl $20,000 because I know that her yearly income is below $10,000, then in turn I'm using the strategy to get her to come back to me, right?
Yeah, you are using a strategy, but that's weak. Yes, you are. That's weak. That's weak game, though. That's what we're trying to say. Everything. I don't know if you saw the Game Kings documentary, but everything you do is game. Everything. So we're not saying that's not like tricking is actually game, bro. That's still game. It's just weak game.
Hold up. All right, so no, I'm gonna compare this to the previous topic that you have, Ella Iverson, and I'm just gonna show you how you're contradicting yourself. There's a couple of holes in your umbrella. Now, what I'm saying is, if Ella Iverson had to get other men to do his dirty work, what does that make him? If you have a girlfriend and she tells you, "I need you to fix the sink," but instead you call the plumber to fix the sink, how is she gonna look at you? Same thing, man.
Bro, you don't understand what you're talking about.
Bro, you don't. It's because Allen Iverson was playing 45 minutes of fucking basketball while his niggas was recruiting the bitches in the stands, my nigga.
Exactly.
about? How am I supposed to play 45 minutes of basketball and still holler at enough bitches to get to my crib for the party? What the fuck? Yo, oh my God, man. And you older than us? You're older than us, my nigga?
Come on, bro. Obviously, bro, he played 45 minutes a game, but it's 24 hours in a fucking day, man. You honestly think he didn't have time to approach women?
Oh, my God.
The bitches that he wanted was the ones that came to his games, and he's playing at the time.
Right. So he's not going to have enough time to practice, go do the game, and then go get all the chicks. Say it again?
There's nothing special about the bitches at the fucking stands, man.
Nigga, that's what we trying to tell you. Ain't nothing special about bitches anyway.
Well, why are you giving them $20,000 if it's not special about them?
Shit, I mean, I don't give away that amount of money. I'm speaking on Future's behalf.
Nigga, if you had $20 million, you would give it away. You trick ass nigga, you would give it away. Don't front.
And you know what, Miles?
Because you're trying to keep them bitches around. Why? Because they don't like you for any other reason.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
They don't like you for any other reason, nigga.
I'll tell you one thing, Miles. If you're going to be a cheapskate and I come around your girl, she's going to fuck with me because my pocket's bigger.
Oh, man. No, but you're right, though. She will fuck with you because your pocket's bigger. And then you know what she's going to do? She's going to take the 20 G's and give it to Miles. That's how it works.
But you know what, though? But you know what? I'm you know, she's going to be so thirsty to get that 20 G's. She's going to do anything that I request. That's what you guys are getting.
Matter of fact, I'm going to tell her to do what you want her to do. Fuck you think? I'm gonna be like, listen, do what this nigga say, get the money and bring it back. That's what we gonna tell her to do.
Pimp shit, nigga.
You see what I'm saying? Because all you're doing is putting yourself in this position of a trick. You putting yourself in a position of a trick, bro.
That's an equal. But look, man. Hey, look, man. That's an equal exchange to me, man. Because in turn, from $20 million up, and I gave you this $20,000, I just paid what? That's like $5 to me. And I paid to get in your girl's pants, man. So that's
exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Yeah. This is why everybody has their place in the game. Exactly. So there we go.
I just want you to know that we appreciate you. We appreciate you. Get your money up, nigga. Please get your money up.
I appreciate you, brother.
Hey, man.
You hop in my bracket.
Please. All right, people. We got to go.
Money up. So my bitch will bring it back to me.
What? These dudes is like, whoa,
bro. And I've had that before.
Mm-hmm.
I dropped my chick off at a fucking barbershop. It was like a unisex barbershop.
Mm-hmm.
And the nigga in there like straight up fell in love with her.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time we was kind of struggling. Like it was some tough times.
Right.
And she was like, yo, this dude at the barbershop, he liked me and shit. He talking about he wanted to pay my bills and all this. I said, word? I said, yo, get him to pay the electric bill and the cell phone bill for this month. And she was like, she was like, all right, I'll see what I could do. She called the nigga up and was like, yeah, you know, it's kind of tight this month. I need some money for the electrical bill and my phone bill. And he was like, all right, no problem. Where you want me to send the money to? And he sent the money. Yo, she never went out on a date with him.
Mm-hmm.
She did nothing with this nigga. They only had that one conversation when they was when she was getting the hair did in the fucking salon.
Mm-hmm.
And I came and I picked her up from the fucking salon and she had the nigga's number.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I'm like,
that's funny. Dudes don't be getting. He's like, yo, I'm gonna get your girl with my money and she gonna do it. I'm like, yes, she should be, nigga. Bring the money over. What the fuck? Like, it's like what?
Nigga, that's what. Next time we go in some place, I'll be like, yo, that 20 G's you got from that nigga, use that shit.
Exactly.
Buy my ticket. Buy my fucking ticket.
I'm like, bro, why you think you trying to get one up on niggas? I'm like, yo, I agree with you. Yeah, do that shit, nigga. Fuck. Like that's that baller game, bro. You understand what I'm saying? That's the baller game, people. Oh man. But real quick, we'll slide through these questions real quick. Wade Wilson said, would Future be considered a loser for simping and tricking when compared to the dude who does not simp or trick but is not getting any or smashing any chicks? Yes. The guy who's not smashing any chicks is actually in a better position than if Future's tricking and simping. You understand what I'm saying? Because remember, the game ain't about women. The game is about you. So what are you doing that's basically showing you the type of motherfucker you are?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Real quick, he said, Locario, do you think selling your soul as a musician, you have to be a simp as part of selling your soul? I'm being serious, like having game and promoting it globally is dangerous for the elite. Of course. That's another part of it. That's what I was saying earlier. It's like, you know, who knows if he believes this? Because I remember I heard Future said some point he don't agree with like smoking and drinking or some shit, but he raps about it because that's what sells. So probably he's like, yo, these niggas out here simp, so I'm gonna do some simp ass music. You feel what I'm saying? So
ain't Future the one that came? Ain't that the soundbite? She for the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly. He said, I told her get something on the way. Wait, what is he talking about? He said, I told her to get something on the way here. She pushed back like, why you always drink that? Yada yada yada. I laughed and she said, get it? What? I have no idea what you're talking about, bro. You got to call it on the next show. Anyway, so guys, that's pretty much it. We about to wrap it up. Make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com. Join the Bad Boy membership. You get the Game Kings documentary on there. What else?
Go to Real Game Network on YouTube.
Yes, make that happen. Make that happen.
And shout out to Future too, man. Shout out to Future because his name stay in everybody fucking mouth. Like, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to him for staying relevant in general. You know what I'm saying? And again, we ain't got no like problems with him directly. It's just certain narratives and certain messages. We talking about the ideas, right? You know what I'm saying? So take it easy with all that.
Right, exactly. All right, people, we are out of here. We will see you guys on Sunday for the Real Game No Theory show, and we'll holler at y'all later. Peace. We out.
When it comes to being a man, it's about being that rock. It's about being stable.
So first, you're gonna have to find discipline within yourself. Do you have that type of discipline? Do you even have the heart to be ruthless?
Women need leadership. It is in their nature to seek out leadership.
You know, you can't do it 99 because all that's part of a man. You got to do it 100.
Apparently, these women out here having sex with somebody. Apparently, they're getting pregnant with somebody. Shoot, somebody getting some.
You should look at something like hypergamy and allow it to inspire you to always be evolving, getting better, expanding, developing.
There are things you know, the things you don't know. Then there are things you don't know you don't even know.
There can be 10 of us in one room, and there's one question, and there's 10 correct answers, all different.